In this video, I will show you a stupidly simple system that can build any voice agent for any use case in just 5 minutes. Just check out how it works.
Hi there, I'm Snowtrack, your personal concierge here at Alpine Peaks Resort. Whether you're looking to book a cozy lodge, find the perfect ski run, or have any questions about your stay, I'm here to help make your visit unforgettable.
So today, also in just 5 minutes, we are going to set this up and I will give you the exact template so you can install it for yourself. There's no code and you need a PhD in AI to do this. And by the way, if you don't know me, my name is Azim and I'm the founder of Inspira, a voice agency that has built over 20 agents to solve real businesses' needs. But without any further talk, let's get right in. So the first step in this process, as I say in every one of my videos, is to go ahead to NAN.io. You've probably heard of NAN by this point as it's been all over YouTube, but just sign in if you already have an account, or just use the link I dropped in the description so you can get 2 weeks of NAN for completely free. So once you're inside of NAN, go ahead and create a new workflow. Over here, I already have my entire workflow established, but the way you can download the full JSON of the blueprint is by heading over to the resources I dropped in the description and then downloading that for completely free. For those who don't know, the way you're going to get this file is by clicking these 3 dots and then clicking import from file. After you import that file, you're going to have the exact same setup as I do over here. For this workflow, there are just a few things that we have to set up in order to actually have this work. Over here, you'll notice that we have 3 of those globe icons. Those are called HTTP requests, and they allow us to make changes to our VAPI assistants through NAN. So to essentially connect NAN to VAPI, we're going to go ahead to VAPI, which is the voice agent platform, which we're going to be creating the agents on, and you're going to sign in or sign up for an account. If you'd like to get 10 free credits upon signing up, you can use the link I dropped in the description as well. So once you're inside of VAPI, and if you're a new user, feel free to get familiar with the platform first and pause this video. But what we simply need from VAPI today is our API key, which I'm going to explain in just a sec. So head over to this lock icon you see on the left hand side and click on it. Over here, you're going to have a private API key and a public API key. What we're going to need is a private API key. So you're just going to copy this API key and head back to NAN. And once you're back inside of NAN, click inside one of these nodes and then scroll down to where it says authentication. So what an API key is it's essentially a password that helps us establish authentication, or put simply, proof that the VAPI account we're connecting to NAN is actually ours. So you're going to click inside of authentication and click on generic credential type. If you don't already have your generic authentication type with the bare authentication set up, we're just going to quickly set this up from scratch. So for authentication, you're going to click on generic credential type. After that, you're going to click on bearer auth, and then over here, you would probably need to add a new private key. So what you would do is hit this pencil icon. Your bearer token over here is going to be blank, but what you would simply do is just paste in your private key. Name this something like my VAPI private key, and then click save. Next, you're going to do the exact same thing for those 2 other nodes. So you don't have to change anything inside of these actual nodes, but the only thing you're going to do is just select the credential that you've already created. And once you've done the exact same thing for those 2 other nodes, we're pretty much all good to go. The second and final thing that we have to set up are 2 of our Google Sheets. So I'm going to provide this Google Sheet in the description. Pretty much all this is just a simple spreadsheet that tracks the assistants we have created. So if we are creating an assistant, we would have another row created. And if we're updating an assistant, this row would just be updated. But what you would do, as I've explained in many of my videos, is just make a copy of the sheet over here. And once you've created that copy, you're just going to establish a connection by signing in with your Google account. And then you're going to select the correct document and the correct sheet. You would do the exact same thing for this update log sheet. And after that, this is completely ready to go and set up. So now there's no better way to prove that this actually works than actually testing it. So let's go ahead and do that. So over here in VAPI, here's my current list of assistants. After we create the assistant and refresh the page, we should see our new agent pop up inside of here. And in order to make this as accessible as possible for you, you can click inside of this first chat node and you can check the chat to be publicly available. So you would copy this link over here, activate your workflow, and then paste in the exact same link inside of a new tab in your browser, and you should be able to access this anytime. So for the sake of showing you what that actually looks like, I'm going to copy the agent concept I originally put inside of here so I could test it inside of the workflow, and instead I'm just going to paste it in here. So what this is a voice agent for a ski resort called Snowtrack. Is just a very simple concept, a voice agent that can book reservations, offer recommendations, and answer FAQs. So soon enough, we should see the response where the voice agent is going to be created. Awesome, so as we can see here, it has replied, as you've requested, I've created a new voice assistant called Snowtrack for your ski resort. Snowtrack is ready to help guests book reservations for lodges and homes, answer FAQs, etc. So if we go inside of VAPI, we're obviously not going to see it because the page doesn't update automatically, but if we click on refresh, here we can see that a voice agent has been created. Cool. So what this setup just did for us is it created a brand new voice agent from scratch and gave it a nice first message, a complete prompt, and complete setup inside of Vappy. So what it even did was assign a voice for our assistant, and over here in the transcriber, it actually selected Nova 3, which is impressive because if we create a new assistant inside of Vappy, the default model is actually going to be Nova 2. And just so you can see that this isn't fake or anything, let's give this agent a quick call to see if it sounds as impressive as it looks like.
Hi there, I'm Snowtrack, your personal concierge here at Alpine Peaks Resort. Whether you're looking to book a cozy lodge, find the perfect ski run, or have any questions about your stay, I'm here to help make your visit unforgettable. What would you like to do first?
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, what makes your ski resort unique?
Great question. Alpine Peaks Resort is known for its breathtaking mountain views, a wide variety of ski runs for every skill level, and a truly welcoming community feel. We offer slopeside lodging, top-notch dining, and plenty of oppressed ski activities like live music, spa treatments, and guided snowshoe tours. Our guests especially love the family-friendly atmosphere, easy access to lift remote accommodations, and our dedicated staff who go above and beyond to make your stay special. I'd love to tailor some suggestions for you.
That's awesome. I ended the call since I didn't want to take it any further. But you can see that this assistant is pretty organized with its behavior and that it is set up properly. And with that, we've set up the 5-minute system that helps us create voice agents inside of Vappy much faster. It customizes the prompt for your assistant, its voice, the transcriber, and even attaches relevant tools that you can later add to the assistant without actually having to think about what tools you're going to add. But if you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear your feedback on it. So let me know in the comments what voice agent you're going to be building first. And if you're watching this video as a business owner and you'd like to start using voice agents inside of your business, then feel free to book an intro chat with my partner Phillips. My agency is offering only 3 business owners the opportunity for a free consultation and a free voice agent blueprint that you can start using in your business from the day that it's created and set up. So just book that intro chat using the calendar link in the description and I'll see you there. And for those of you who stayed until the end, I appreciate you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one.